Alright guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So, yes, standing in front of the food pile. We're actually going to be discussing a lot of this stuff, guys, because we've got a lot of things going on across the globe. And it is concerning. It's 2024 now. Yeah. I don't do predictions. I don't do timelines. I just try to encourage you to prep as much as possible. And we're going to go over this stuff. So please make sure you give me that thumbs up on this video. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe if you want to learn more about prepping, outdoor survival. Guys, I cover it. Check out our playlist. We have, what, 1,600 videos? And we cover all kind of amazing things for survival. So, let's get to it. So, I want to encourage you this year, guys, we're seeing all this stuff across the board with everything going on with the Houthis, Hamas, Iran, Russia, all the stuff going, Taiwan, China, the stuff coming here in the States. I mean, look at the stuff that's recently happened. People are losing their freaking minds. Okay? Get food put back. All right, now, I know I show a lot of long-term food storage. I've always went down to our basic, I don't know how many times I've done videos. We've got a whole playlist of weekly preps. Prepping is not difficult. It really isn't. And one of the cheapest things you can do is stock up your normal canned goods and dry goods. Okay? This is a working pantry. This is what we bring into easy access to. Now, I've done videos on showing we have food in the ground, different locations. That stuff has to be cycled through. All right? Everything does have an expiration date. I know people have eaten cans of food way past date and they've been fine, yada yada, etc, etc. Well, it just depends on how it's stored. We put our rotational stock. All right, we have up to a 3-year supply of normal food, that is canned goods and dry goods. Okay, then we have our long-term food stuff. Now, can a can of green beans last longer than 3 years? Yeah, it can. Those best by dates, it's for the manufacturer. We've discussed that many times. That's just to sell you a better tasting product. That's it. So they say. There's nothing to it. Expiration dates. I do pay attention to expiration dates, but I know there's going to be a whole thing in the chat, the comment section. Well, I've eaten this, I've eaten that. Yeah, you can. I've eaten some stuff that was past date myself. And then I've gotten hold of some that was funky. Yeah, it happens. Depends on how it was sealed, where it's manufactured, how the temperatures fluctuated on the can before it got to the shelf, and how I stored it myself. Changes everything. So use some wisdom, cycle through. It's called a rotational stock. Very simple, guys. Tonight we needed green beans, corn, some ground beef. We pulled it. Use that in our meal. When we go back to the stores, we won't stock up on this shelf. All right, but let's just take this for example. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Let's just say this is the food that you have. All right, so go to the store. I'd have to replace this one can that we took. All right, so when I go to the store and go buy some more, all this gets rotated forward and the new can goes in the bottom in the back. So the freshest can available is in the back of the stack. Very simple to do. And I probably could explain that much easier, but I'm exhausted. It's been a long day at work. All right, so as you guys can see here, we got all kind of different foods. We got, well, hold on a second. Let me bring you in. All right, so up first, guys, we have, this is canned chicken. This is the Walmart brand, 4-packs. We got some 2-packs and singles and stuff. We use that a lot. That stuff is freaking awesome. Relatively cheap even now. What my main concern is that stuff's going to go through the roof later, but yeah, canned chicken, freaking awesome. This is the cooked ham. They have Dax, they have the Bristol cooked ham. Stuff is great. Now, I do get the question a lot, do you have to refrigerate this stuff? Well, as long as it's sealed, no you don't. When you open it and you don't use it, yes, you got to refrigerate it. But this chicken, this ham, this chili, all this food here, you can eat directly out of the can without cooking. It's already been pre-cooked more or less. It's not raw meat in any of this. All this stuff here, I've eaten right out of the can. As a train rider, it tastes better if you actually heat it up, but you know. So that's the Bristol ham. These things are great. Every time I go to the store, I always try to buy some of these. Wolf brand chili, that's one of my favorite, but I've been having a hard time getting this. This is the Angus beef, no beans. Love it. But there is the great value beef with no beans. I like these. They go in rice. You can put them in anything, but this stuff's great in rice. So we stock up this a lot. This is the Patriot brand we've been getting. Ground beef, chicken, turkey, pork, all kind of different stuff. This is their can series that they have. It's great stuff. Lasts up to 15 years. No problem at all. Spam. All right. If you know me, guys, I love having Spam. Spam is absolutely delicious. I just wish that they got rid of these pop tops. My only thing I don't like is those pop tops on them. But yeah, eating Spam right out of the can, it's great. Tuna. I get the tuna and water. Now you can get tuna and vegetable oil, whatever it is that you want. You know, you don't have to buy what we buy. I just show you what we use. All right, tuna and water, because a lot of our meal plans call for draining of the tuna and without oil. So we'll get the tuna with water. This is pulled pork. This is a Walmart brand, and the roast beast. We're gonna love this stuff. I wish that they had more weight by meat, because it's got a lot of water in it. But Chef Boyardee, this is the mini raviolis. Yes, I like Chef Boyardee. It'll make a turd. This is the Hunt's spaghetti sauce. It's like $1 something now. I used to be able to get it for like 97 cents. Spaghetti, yes, these are the 4-pound packs. I still got to Mylar this stuff up. We're gonna love spaghetti. I eat it all the time. We get a lot of it. Down here we got all kind of miscellaneous stuff. We got cream of chicken, works great with our rice. Sliced potatoes, diced potatoes, whole potatoes, all canned. Great stuff. Mixed vegetables. I need to stock up more of this and start moving this stuff into this area. We have to pull from other stocks to bring into our working pantry, so we're working on that this year. Sliced carrots. We got some, I think that's rice. Yeah, we got rice Mylar up here. Green beans, of course. That stuff has to be cycled out. That's why I make sure this is up here. We'll use that before we start using this, actually. The larger cans. And corn. I absolutely love it with my meals. So yeah, mashed potatoes and stuff like that. We'll just grab them there. You can get the instant, whatever. We have stocks of instant too, but that has to be cycled through first. So I really encourage you guys, this is the simplest way to prep. Now, if you don't have the time to do the rotation stock and all that stuff, guys, you can go with a long-term food storage. All right, we're partnered up with 4 Patriots. They make the 25-year shelf life food. We've done many reviews on it. You know, you just get it, stick it in the closet somewhere. You don't have to worry about rotating that stuff out. Just put it away for that SHTF moment, okay? They have the canned goods, 15 years. You don't have to worry about rotating that out for 15 years, all right? So there you go. Me, as a prepper, we are active, and I mean, they say whole lifestyle for us. But it's really not that difficult. A lot of people call myself a minimalist. I'm not. I have all kind of really cool gadgets and stuff. I just don't go to the movie theaters every single week and stuff like that. I don't like going to restaurants and have somebody that I don't know cook my food and probably spit in it because they're having a bad day. If anybody's going to spit in my food, I want it to be my wife because she's pissed off at me. All right, there we go. But don't worry, guys. My wife loves me for some reason. I don't know why, but she does. And she doesn't spit in my food. But think about that next time you go to the restaurant. All right? So like I said, guys, very simple. I want to encourage you. We have a lot of new preppers here, or at least people new to the channel. All right? This is very simple to do. Stockpile food that you eat. No more rotational stock. One of the biggest things I saw during the whole pandemic was people had purchased a whole bunch of food that they don't eat. And after a couple years, they started contacting me. All my food's past date. It was a waste of money. We don't waste food. We eat our food. For those people that bought a whole bunch of stuff that they're not going to eat, and you see it getting close to those dates, my recommendation, go check out your local food mission, mission house and stuff like that. Donate it. But what you really need to do, guys, is stockpile food that you eat. All right. There are other aspects of prepping. I cover those many times. Grow into seed, harvesting, that whole 9 yards. But this is the basics here. This is something that gets you through many different types of SHTF scenarios. It's not one all be all. It's the end of the world. shit as the fan comes in many different forms. Now, am I gearing more towards the big events and the whole scenario? Yes, I am. But I'm in what we call Hurricane City. I mean, it's Florida. We have hurricanes all the time. We go through a lot of bad weather. What do you know? Power's going out. Water's being shut off. You're not getting food. You're locked into an area because everything's destroyed. Having supplies? Pretty smart idea. All right, guys, I want to encourage you again. Get out there. Get food put back. Speak to you later.